Hey guys, I'm just gonna make a quick little video of finishing decorating this cake, which I was decorating with my grandson tonight when we FaceTimed, and I just want to comment on my day because I had an interesting day. We're all snowed in, and tons of snow, beautiful snow. I got to stay inside and just enjoy it. I got to watch it from my window. I was enjoying myself. I didn't have to go out in it. And I was feeling very lucky and fortunate that I did not have to go out in it. And I had a nice day inside. And the plowman did not come, but, you know, it didn't bother me because I didn't have to go anywhere. So it was kind of nice to just cozy up, stay inside. I cleaned, and I did a lot of interacting with my family. And we were working on all kinds of solving some issues. And then I had a really lovely, beautiful conversation with my son who, well, it was a mixture of emotion because he was telling me about in Iran how they killed 80,000 people over the course of 3 days. And then the ones that were protesting to protect their country and their rights, their human rights and their freedoms, whatever they have. And then he said that they went into the hospitals and killed the people that had been wounded and were surviving in the hospitals. And they didn't care, women, children, old, young. And it was so horrifying to hear what he said and to imagine any of it that I felt honestly sick. I felt sick to my stomach and I felt nauseous. And he was, you know, I just didn't realize, I don't know, it just hit me so hard, obviously, because it's horrible. And he was, we both ended up having a huge cry together, which we both needed. His girlfriend is from Iran, and she's in a lot of emotional pain about what's going on in her country, and she hasn't seen her parents in a long time, and she feels uncomfortable going back because she's afraid she won't be able to come back in. And so it's just been horrible. It's been years since she's seen her own parents. And she's a very bright, intelligent, beautiful girl. And it's just painful to hear the whole thing. On the other hand, my son was really expressing his gratitude towards me for the way I parented him, which was really incredibly wonderful. And because he was appreciating how devoted and on top of it I was, and how well I protected him, because he said a lot of his friends had parents that kind of neglected them, and those kids got abused. And it, you know, I was a helicopter parent with, you know, not crazy. I mean, they did all kinds of things. I was also extremely, you know, very supportive. I mean, my kids really all got to try many things, travel, do things. But I was protective, and I was making sure, you know, I stayed on top of it. And I think that's the right thing to do, you know, is really get into their stuff, be involved. I was very involved. They were my whole world, was raising these kids. And in this lifetime, I was really able to stay focused, not miss a thing. I didn't miss a single thing. And I watched this video of this old man who was very successful in business, who gave up a lot of time with his family in order to be successful in business and win all kinds of awards and make a lot of money. And then he outlived all of his friends, his wife, and I don't know if any of his kids, but he was saying that he regrets times that he blew off his family in order to be more successful in business, and that he doesn't think about the trophy that he won that's in a box in the attic. He thinks about his wife's sad eyes when the night he didn't show up for the anniversary dinner, which is extremely sad. I can't imagine anybody doing that, but he did it. And he said that that's what haunts him now, and that people should get out there and call their mom and, you know, spend time with their family and not just run around trying to get a career, which in the end you won't really actually care that much about. What you think about when you're old is the people in your life. And so I just wanted to make a note. This is the hat that I'm This is the hat that I'm working on right now. I also made a couple of little notes that I'm going to share with you in this video. Thoughts. I was going to do shorts of these, but I'll just show them in this video because I'm just a little free-flowing little mini video. I wrote, what would it be like if everyone on Earth lived within abundant flow and sovereign freedom? Abundant flow and sovereign freedom. Let's all ask ourselves, what would it be like if everyone on Earth lived with abundant flow and sovereign freedom? I think I should have put lived with. Is that the right? What would it be like if everyone on Earth lived with abundant flow and sovereign freedom, or lived within abundant flow? Either one works. What would it be like? Because I found out that one way to create in a matrix that's very challenging to get what you want or to create the reality you want because of the way it's designed. It's one of those Murphy's Law type matrices where it all goes wrong. If it can go wrong, it will. So I figured out in my 63 years of living, and I figured this out a few years ago, that one way to create is to ask the universe a question, and then the universe is sort of designed to respond to your question. So if you can carefully ask your question the right way, the universe will show you. So what would it be like if everyone on Earth lived within abundant flow, the energy of abundant flow and sovereign freedom? Abundant flow and sovereign freedom. Doesn't that sound so good? What would it be like if we all had abundant flow? We all lived with a flowing sense of abundance, with flowing abundance. What would that be like? And what if we were all free, sovereign individuals, truly free, as opposed to the prison planet that we find ourselves on? And then I wrote, and I wasn't done with this one, I wrote, what would it be like if Earth was free of archonic reptilian power structures, fourth dimensional entities, and I didn't know what, I have to figure out what to write there. It hasn't come to me yet. But I think I like this one. What would it be like if everyone lived with abundant flow and sovereign freedom? What would it be like on Earth? What would Earth be like, guys? I think it's worth thinking about. What would it be like if everyone on Earth lived within abundant flow and sovereign freedom? Ask yourself that. Ask Earth that. Ask your world. Ask the universe to show you and us and me what it would be like. Let's create it together. If all of us, me, you, everyone watching this video and everyone not watching the video, what would it be like if we all lived within the energy of abundant flow and sovereign freedom? Don't you just love that? It feels good on your tongue, guys. It feels nice to say it. What would it be like if everyone on Earth lived within abundant flow and sovereign freedom? I mean, I can't even think of anything better right now. Abundant flow and sovereign freedom. What would that be like? Do you think it would be cool? Because I think it would. So I hope you like my hat. It's coming along. Here's the wristies that I already made. And I think I made some leg warmers to go with it as well. And this is my little video for the evening. What would it be like to live if everyone on Earth lived within abundant flow and sovereign freedom? Love you.